No, they go pick up that stone again, because the truck can't pick it up.
Down there.
That's a mess. How much y'all can't pick it up?
We are working hard to get that fixed. We just may need to move the stop, is what we need to do until his truck's taken care of, because for whatever reason, any other truck can service it, but
But
his
maybe
got
not
a
today,
problem. So, at any rate,
I'm not gonna pick it up with this.
all right, let's get started. So,
David,
so yesterday, we talked about what? What was our huddle topic?
Fire, still on fire.
Yeah, we're still on fire, but we were specifically talking
Talking about
about
high load. Yes, sir.
hot loads. That's exactly right. So today, we're talking about, we're still on truck fires, but we're talking about specifically prevention. So one of the questions I would ask is, where do we look for trash that could cause a fire on our trucks?
Between the cab and the body.
Behind the blade, between the cab and the body,
Transmission, top of the transmission.
engine compartment, top of the transmission? Exactly, that's perfect. So we know there's a lot of different things in there that can cause that. We got trash and we got some other things that can cause that. What, huh?
Build up.
Build up,
Water.
natural build up.
Yeah.
So what lines should we inspect to prevent future fires?
Hydraulic lines.
Hydraulic lines, what are we looking for?
Leaks.
Abrasion, leaks, okay, what other lines?
Fuel line.
Fuel line, that's a big one, that's a big one. Now, we can't see the ones on top of the engine, but we've got fuel lines coming from tanks, especially on our diesel trucks. But we also, like we did a few days ago, we heard an auditory leak on one of our gas trucks, right? So it's gonna be lines on the gas truck that we can see and hear. Gas trucks may be more of a hearing thing, right?
And smell.
And smell, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, John. What is the one thing, just the one thing, we can do to prevent fires overnight after we've left for the day?
Make sure we just turn the power off, disconnect.
Exactly, right? You guys remember in the past where companies, Waste Management, have lost trucks due to fires through the night? Right? And a lot of those were started by electrical fires, issues that they had with frayed wires, like what you guys talked about. So we've talked about what we can do as far as here on the yard. What can we do? What can we do out on the route to prevent fires?
In-route inspection, on-route inspection.
Absolutely. On-route inspections. Where should we be looking?
Put the cab in the body.
Cab in the body. And just, you know, if you have a situation where possibly the tires seem to be hotter than usual and you're walking by and you can feel that, then, you know, you may want to also make sure that you don't have a brake caliper sticking, because now we're using the disc brakes on the trucks, right? We haven't had any issues with that, but make sure that you're mindful of that. There could be something to do with tires or brake heat, things of that nature, all right? So we've talked about, through this fire prevention, what causes it. We talked about trash on top of the blade. One thing we didn't say was turbo shield, right?
Yeah.
Trash get on the turbo shield. We talked about the lines, which lines, you know, we need to check to make sure that they're not frayed, because they can create a situation for fires also. And we talked about an in-cab inspection. I'm sorry, an on-route inspection of the routes. Lastly, what I want to talk about is that the shop, when we have that trash on the on top of the transmissions and the blades and things like that, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're doing a better job. They actually wash under the carriage now, and a lot of those things are already taken care of, so that the buildup is very minimal. So that's another way the shop has partnered with us to help prevent fires. Okay. So after going back through that summary, what is one thing we can take away today that we can do to prevent a fire on our trucks?
On-route inspection. cause the master switch, you know, we mandatory, we cut it off every night.
Absolutely.
And they got, well, they got, some trucks had a light on that, you know, still on, but the new trucks still, the light stay on, so.
Yeah, they do, but for the most part, all the components, everything's off. That's just, that light's to the what?
For the
That's what
gas.
the sensor
For the
is.
gas monitoring system, make sure there's no gas, so we need that, but everything else is shut off. With the disconnect switch, you suggested, in-route inspection, what else? Something we can take away today.
Think cap on, Alonso.
I say
I'm
on, I
good.
say on route inspection.
You like the on-route, y'all like the
Yeah,
on-route
every time you
inspection?
get out to open a corral, just check,
Yeah,
check
check the stuff, yeah.
between the gap.
Go there,
I'm
drive
great.
back to the ground.
Guys, I'm great with that. Let's go get started, thank you.
Let's go, Rob. You good, Rob?